One of the new product features is the ability to perform device security audit for servers, workstations and equipment directly from KICS for Networks interface. As we can see, there is an additional tab called Security Audit, which presents sets of audit rules. Majority of audit rules come out of the box with the product and updates with product database. Still, it is possible to add custom rules manually. It can be done by using Import button, which contains a brief description on required data import format. The product contains quite a wide set of security audit rules out of the box. Here we can find rules for assessing network equipment risks, rules for evaluating operating system security, as well as rules for vulnerabilities identification for industrial software and equipment provided by Kaspersky ICS Cert. Custom imported rules will be present on the same tab. For example, it can be audit rule sets from governing bodies, national agencies or international standards compliance criteria. Let us create a task to check the endpoint node's configuration running Windows 7 operating system. By selecting relevant rule set, we can review its description and directly proceed to creating the task. At the first stage of task creation, we should select the rules which will be used in security audit. Thus, we must tick required rules and untick not relevant ones. Some rule sets have profiles which can be used for additional filtering purposes. In our case, only one profile is present. After setting up the rules that we want to use for audit, we can proceed to adding target devices for audit. This can be done from the list of devices available in the product. In our case, 2 devices with the appropriate operating system version were selected from the list and added to the task. On the last step, job name should be specified as well as the device polling method. In this case, we are focusing on devices which have Endpoint Integration Agent installed. Thus, the audit can be performed through Installed Agent. It is also possible to perform security audits remotely over the network in agentless manner. Optionally, the same window can be used to set up the job execution schedule and an email address for sending the results. After completing the configuration process, we are guided to the list of security audit jobs. Here we can start the job execution, or if necessary, modify configured parameters. Let's have a look on what other jobs were configured or executed in the system. As an example, here we can see a security audit job created for one of the protected infrastructure's network switches to check its security settings. Also, in this section, we can see a job created to search for industrial software vulnerabilities on endpoint nodes. Note that Register Detected Vulnerabilities checkbox in job settings should be selected to automatically register them in product. In the details area, we can also see the number of runs for each job. In our case, we can see that there were 2 job runs at a different time. We can get reports since the tasks have already been completed. We can generate a report for a particular node or for all nodes in the completed job. Let us form a short report with completed job results. As we can see, the report is being generated, and after a while it will be ready for viewing. Filtering can be cleared and required time period set to view reports which were generated earlier. From this list, the required report can be exported in PDF format for further review. Let's check one of the reports as an example. Here is a security audit report created for 4 devices, which is based on the Industrial Software Vulnerabilities database provided by Kaspersky ICS Cert. In the first part of the report, we can see general information and inventory results. Next comes a list of identified installed software, followed by a large section with information related to found vulnerabilities. Switching back to the product, we can verify that risks detected during security audit were registered and added to the risks section. Here you can review and manage a list of identified risks with reference to devices. The list contains active, accepted, and remediated risks. Device-specific risks information is also available in Device Details area, which can be accessed from Assets or Network Map sections.